Hi, I'm Naveen Sebastian. Today I'll be presenting my thesis topic, that is Mysore Science City. As the name indicates, the site is located in Mysore, Suttur. Suttur is a village that is located in the Nanjangud taluk of the Mysore district, along the banks of the river Kabini. Why Mysore? Mysore city in Karnataka is actually known as the educational hub of South India because of its good weather and cheap living cost. A large number of students from different parts of India and a few hundred from outside India also do their undergraduate and postgraduate courses here. Also, Mysore is a tourist hub for students. Every year, many students from neighboring states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Karnataka come here and visit Mysore as part of their educational field trip. In the satellite map below, the area that is highlighted in yellow color represents the site. We can see there is a hospital above the site, and a canal runs along the eastern boundary of the site. There is also a school which is located at a walkable distance from the site, and the nearest bus stop is 1 kilometer away. As we can see below, the site is actually used as a farmland to grow barley. The neighboring sites are also used as farmlands to grow various crops. The northern boundary is actually shared with the hospital. There is a state highway that is running along the western boundary of the site, and a canal that is running along the eastern boundary of the site. We can see there is a gradual slope towards the canal in the section below. Above, we can see a state highway 84A which is running parallel. This highway connects Suttur to Mysore city. In the map, the regions with major sound disturbances is marked with concentric circles, and the major spots are along the area of the school and also at the junction. The red arrow with the dot shows the spots from which the photographs were taken and are shown at the side. The major wind direction in this area is the southwest and the northeast wind, and sun path is shown in the orange arrow, and the water drain is shown with the dotted arrow which goes towards the canal. Concept: the form of the science city is actually inspired from a pebble. The various buildings inside the science city shows characteristics which are found in pebble, like the smoothness in their edges and also the smooth texture of the pebble. The form also creates a feeling of balance and harmony that is found when the pebbles are stacked on top of each other. A similar impression is also visible in the forms of the building. The proposed science city will be facilitating the following spaces: a science center where life-size models and working models on topics like life, evolution, mechanics, nature, space, etc. will be exhibited; a bioconservatory and a butterfly garden where live fauna and flora will be exhibited; a dome theater which can house up to 300 people at a time; an auditorium for 500 people; a children's park, and other leisure activities. Master plan. Total site area is 25 acres and the total built-up area is 5 acres. The white dots with numbers show the major points in the map, and also the dotted orange lines show the movement patterns of the vehicle and also the circulation of the people inside the science city. The next slide shows the entrance gate and the pedestrian pathway. Public walk along the canal and the ticket counter inquiry / security check area. The entry to the science center, the central plaza. Planetarium and the water body. The Ferris wheel, exit gate, go-kart track, service entry to the auditorium, and also to the science center. Science center. Here we have a flow chart depicting the circulation of the visitors entering the science center from one floor to the other. At the right side there are images, isometric images of each floor given with the activities that is happening in that floor. The dotted line starts from -1, which indicates basement floor, and 0, which indicates ground floor. The blue line with blue arrow indicates the movement that's happening in the upward direction. So from the ground floor, the visitor has to go to the first floor, and from first floor the visitor will be going to third floor, and from third floor to the fifth floor, and from fifth floor the red line with the red arrow which indicates the movement of the visitor downwards. So from fifth floor the visitor will be going to the fourth floor, and then to the second floor, and then again to the first floor, and to the ground floor 0. So here we can see the visitors going upwards, and also while coming down has to pass through the first floor. So the first floor, the movement, the circulation movement of the visitors is divided in 2 areas. So this will be shown in the next slide. Basement floor. Here we have an isometric view of the basement floor, and the basement floor is located at a depth of -4.5 meter from the ground level. The green highlighted portion in this image shows the location where the electricity room, HVAC room, the security room, and the water treatment plant is located. The violet highlighted part shows the parking area which is provided for the people who works in the admin wing, and also for the parking of the service vehicles. The red highlighted portion shows the area where staircase and lift are placed. Ground floor. Here we have an isometric view of the ground floor, and the ground floor is divided into 2 areas. One area will be the administrative wing, where all the administration work and the office spaces for the workers will be given, and the other area is the exhibition hall. This is where the exhibition will be happening in the ground floor, and the entry to the science center is to the exhibition hall. The next area is the bioconservatory. The bioconservatory is designed to mimic a marshy saltwater mangrove forest, and this mangrove forest is surrounded by water body. This water body will be exhibiting various flora and fauna like fishes, turtle, and coral reef. The visitors will be standing on a raised platform, and they can view this area, and the conservatory is covered in glass in all 3 sides and also the top roof, so that the sunlight can enter maximum and will give a feeling of outdoor area to the visitors. In the next slide we can see the red highlighted portion shows the research and development lab. The next slide shows the positions of staircase, lift, and toilets which are placed in the ground floor. First floor, the exhibition hall is divided into 2 halls. One will be exhibition hall 1 and the other will be exhibition hall 2. The exhibition hall 1 is the area where the visitors have to pass while going up to the 3rd floor. So the visitor from the ground floor has to go through the red area to access the escalator to get to the third floor. As explained in the previous slide, where circulation was explained. The next slide shows the position of staircase and lift in the first floor and second floor. The highlighted violet area shows the exhibition hall. Next slide shows the position of lift and staircase, and there's a green highlighted area which shows the position of a retail shop where the visitors can access to buy commodities. Here there's a double height space which is highlighted in that red highlighted area. Third floor. At the right side we have the activities happening in the third floor listed. The highlighted violet area is the exhibition hall. The green highlighted area shows the position of retail shop, and the red highlighted area shows the position of the service staircase and lift. The green highlighted area also shows the position of the butterfly garden. The butterfly garden is the special topic that I have selected. So the butterfly garden is actually designed to create a habitat for butterflies, skippers and moths. So the butterfly will be having 4 distinct life stages, such as the egg stage, the larva, the chrysalis stage and the adult stage. So in order to support and sustain the butterfly population, the garden must be designed in a specific manner to create a butterfly friendly environment. All the types of plants such as flowering plants and trees and leafy plants which are required for the growth and sustaining the population of the butterfly will be placed in adequate numbers. There will be a water body and also a stone landscape inside this area. The entire structure is designed to recreate a tropical weather condition which is necessary for the butterfly to survive, and a specific temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and humidity level of 85% should be maintained inside this structure. Operative cooling will be the most effective way to create such tropical conditions. So skylight is provided from the roof, and additionally a system supplying warm air to the inner side of the glass facade will be developed to prevent the condensation during the cold winter periods. In the next slide there is a elevation view of the butterfly garden, and the next drawing is a section view of a butterfly garden. Fourth floor. The fourth floor is completely dedicated for fun and leisure activities. There is no exhibition happening in this floor. So the red highlighted area shows the gaming arcade area where the children and kids can come and spend time by playing games and there are other activities. The green highlighted area shows the restaurants from which the families and children can order food, and the yellow area shows the seating space next to the restaurant. The blue highlighted area shows the retail shop. The red highlighted area shows the location of service staircase and lift, and the green highlighted area shows the location of toilet and wash area. The fifth floor. The fifth floor consists mainly of the exhibition hall, which is shown in the yellow highlighted area. Then the red highlighted area shows the location of service stairs, and the blue highlighted area shows the location of retail store. The next slide is a rooftop. So the rooftop is mainly covered in the green roof. There's a access for the service stairs to the rooftop, and the skylight for a butterfly garden is in the rooftop. There's a glass dome above the astronomical telescope room, and the skylight for the marine conservatory. The ticket booth. The main function of the space is to provide shelter and a welcoming environment to the visitors. So the visitors can gather together at this point after drop off from their vehicles or by walking. This building houses the enquiry desk, the ticket counter, the baggage drop-off point, and a security cabin and a security checking section. This section has a capacity to hold up to 200 people at a time. So the next, there is an isometric view of this building shown, and there's a floor plan shown with dimension. Below there's a sectional view of the ticket booth. The dome planetarium. It houses a special projection device that is designed to recreate the appearance of stars and planets on a 360-degree dome screen. The planetarium can house up to 500 people at a time, and the total diameter of the structure is 32 meters. There is a sectional view of the planetarium shown below, and there is a floor plan shown above, and each rooms in the floor plan has been marked below.